PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and panic attacks. I am recording, so just talk. Where should I start? Hi, this is my very, very personal and rough account on my experiences here. I'm apparently doing this for my own mental well-being. I'll start at the beginning.
September 7th, 5:35, well, technically 5:37 p.m., and this is log number 100. That's right, log 100. I have survived 100 days in this dead zone by myself. Well, at least I think it's been 100 days. You know, because it's always a rainy, foggy mess out there day and night, so it's actually really hard to tell. When did the last plane leave? It was either 27th or the 30th. I mean, does that day even count? Regardless, I've survived 100 days in this dead zone, and that in itself is a milestone. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to try to free up my schedule and try to get a hobby, because that's supposed to be helpful for me. So anyway, I tried checkers at first, because I've never played checkers before. I figured how hard could it be. Turns out I'm not great at checkers. And chess really does require two people to play. But then I tried gardening because I remember before the evacuation, I used to do it with my mom, and she said I had a green thumb. I think that she was lying to me because this did. Okay, but then I tried writing because, you know, I write my notes down all the time, so I figured how hard can it be? I severely underestimate the emotional side of that. And then I tried reading. Because, you know, like, I like reading, but it wasn't really the thing for me. Okay, but then I also tried yoga, painting, puzzling, shooting, cycling, and running. You know, figuring I would like some of those. And I did. But turns out I spent too much time with these hobbies that it was taking away from my essential tasks. And turns out the only real essential task or the real hobby that I need here is just surviving. But hey, oh right, I found transit mapping. That's ended up being a lot of fun. So I actually live on top of one of the largest subway systems here in the world, here at Jasper City. And it's been nearly impossible for me to find all of the written and saved data, so I've been creating my own whenever I'm out and running around. So whenever I go out, I find a new tunnel, I map it. Now I do go through basic safety precautions, such as making sure the tunnel's safe and that I lock the doors and the gates behind me. Because if I don't lock the gates, But yeah, I've survived 100 days here by myself, and that's great. Now, there was one thing that did kind of bother me whenever I was trying to find a hobby. It was the fact that so many of them require people to be effective. It's been so long since I've actually seen somebody out here. I'm rambling. I shouldn't be rambling. It's an accomplishment. 100 days. This is Emily Robinson, signing off for log 100. End log. Signing off. Signing off. Log 32. Update. I've made it to the meeting spot that the other survivors have talked about, but I'm not seeing any signs of recent life or activity. But I did find the vehicle, the truck that they left for me earlier today. Now, I did overhear one of the survivors talking about something that they saw in this area, and it sounded like it scared them. No. It's nothing, right? It's nothing. This is Emily Robinson, logging off for log number 32. And if anything else happens, I will make a follow-up. They're not here. Outsider, do you copy? Outsider, do you copy? Outsider, do you copy? I'm here at the location. Outsider, this is... What's your ETA? Where could they be? What's that?
Oh, please don't
I need to get a new bed. Okay.
This is Thomas Jackson of the Rescue Recovery Team. We are currently going to every available broadcasting station to try and get the news out to all the survivors we can. Sadly, our radio receiver isn't currently working and I'm unable to answer any calls of distress at this time. If you're hearing this, then I advise you to write down whatever you can. I will not be repeating this again until this time tomorrow, and only if. When our receiver is back in working order, we will be monitoring channel 7 to interact with us. In a few weeks, October 31st, 12 p.m., my team and I will be rendezvousing at the grocery store on Boardwalk Street. That is 7325 Boardwalk Street on October 31st, 12 p.m. There we expect to meet up with most of you that are hearing this, but if you are not fit for travel or our location is not within your reach, then I advise you to not come. Eventually, we'll make it to you. We do not have any means of immediately traveling out of this dead zone with large quantities yet, and you will be expected to help in any way you can in our efforts to support all survivors as a whole. Keep in mind that we will only be staying at this location for an hour or so to avoid running into the locals. Thank you for all your patience and we hope to see you soon. This has been Thomas Jackson of the Rescue Recovery Team. Stay safe.
October 9th. Noon. Log 135. New plan. Hope. Log 136. Today I started gathering food, water, and other essential items I'll be needing to take with me on this trip.
Log 137. I ration my food for the rest of the week, so I don't have to worry about that while I'm working. I also need to reorganize my schedule.
Alright, log number 143. I've scouted out the rendezvous point and nobody was there yet, but I am deciding to go ahead and find the best route there for when people do actually show up. Okay, log 145. I've discovered that the fastest route to the rendezvous point will take me 2 hours by foot. But if I can actually get my bike fixed in time, then that should cut that in half, and that's also including any other detours that I might have to take. Log 149. Today I've finished gearing out these small details that will be keeping me up late at night. Oh, I also started looking for a backup passage here. So note to self, gates 75, 21, and 33 are unlocked. It's going great. Okay. This is log 153, October 30th, 10:45 a.m. Everything's been laid out, and tomorrow morning I will head out for the last time. Okay. I'll head out tomorrow morning, and so I will give one more update, just so that way I have it. And I'll be safe. I'm gonna go home. I'm not gonna be alone. This is Emily Robinson signing off. Log 153. Okay. Let's see. I like that. Wow. I'm going home. I'm going home.
I repeated 7, do you copy? 77, can you hear me? On.
Hello? Hello? Hey, can you hear me? Hello? Right. No. I'm just imagining things. It's just in my head. Calm down. It's just in my head. It's just in my head. It's in my head.
I can hear you.
Who are you?
Strange. I was about to ask you the same question. Are you a survivor? Or something else?
Are we all survivors?
That's clever. But it depends. Quick.
And you still haven't answered my question. Who are you?
Tired. A little confused. Turned around, maybe. I'm just honestly happy to hear someone else's voice. You would not believe.
No. Cut the crap. I said, who are you? Not where are you, and are you having a great time? So listen, are you going to answer me, or am I going to have to hang up here?
Okay, calm down. You don't need to be mean about it. I'll answer your questions. Whoever asked you or first.
What? No, you didn't. Because I asked first, and you didn't ask, okay? And, I'm not mean, okay? I'm just cautious.
Cautious? Yeah, I bet. How's this? You give me your name, and I'll give you mine.
Feral One. Feral One. You can call me Feral One. Now your turn.
Code names. Okay, alright, it's a start. So, feral, like a cat?
No, not like a cat. It's just something temporary. I'm not crazy about talking to strangers.
Temporary. For how long?
Until I can decide that I could trust you.
Alright then. Same to you. Call me Stray.
Is it because it has to do with a cat?
No? Maybe? I think that's an unfair question, and honestly, we're just getting off track. There was no communication.
Whatever. Didn't you say you were lost or something?
Yeah. Wait. No. You know, that's an interesting thing. See, I don't think I'm lost. Just confused.
Okay, so then where exactly did you get confused?
Jasper City subway system. All the exits I found have been gated, and the flooding doesn't help. Pretty close.
Maybe. But I can't tell you have been there a lot, actually.
Then you can get me out.
Well, there aren't many ways out of there without keys.
Where are these keys?
Oh, I have them. I've collected them and I've stored them in places. But, lucky for you, I left a couple gates unlocked. So, I can tell you where those are at, and then you could be on your merry way. Deal?
Directions? Keys? Look, I play around sometimes, but this isn't funny. You're just gonna throw out some random directions and leave?
Yeah? Is there a problem with that?
I'm not a fan of one-sided deals. You know these tunnels? You know if we split here, I'm not getting out. All these walls look the same. Every turn I make is useless. You have to stay on this line with me.
The whole time.
Let's just say I'm not the best at memorizing directions.
This is stupid. I'm not gonna stay here the whole time like that.
Okay. Maybe I don't do too well when I'm on my own. Maybe I never have. Right now, I'm alone.
Alone.
I'll make this short. I'm not supposed to be here. I've already broken protocol. I'm a part of the rescue and recovery unit for this dead zone. I need to make it to the rendezvous.
The rendezvous.
You have signal. I know you've heard of it.
I'm sorry, but I can't. Look, how do I know that you're actually a part of the rescue team and not just somebody who heard it on the radio and now they're trying to fool someone else into taking that risk? Look, you're eventually guaranteed a way out. Trial and error. I mean, as long as you're smart enough and you're careful.
Risk? I'm putting everything I got into your hands. And you really think you're the one taking the risk?
Look, I don't need your help, and you don't need my help. Just simple as that.
So that's it. You're just gonna let me go. What are you gonna say? And they tell you they've lost one. Is that on you? What do you want me to do? I'll find you. I'll get you out of here. I'll get the others to help you. I promise. But I can't let you drop me. I owe someone something. And I've already let them down today. You can stay.
But I can't. I don't have enough time. I hope that you can find your friends.
You can't be serious. Okay, I admit it. I need help. Just don't shut me out. What are you afraid of?
Run. You need to run. Now.
Stupid Tom. Come on, please.
Fine. I'll help. Listen to me. Is there anywhere that you can hide?
If there is anything, I'm not seeing it. I can't see anything. Tell me where to go.
Listen, blisters are easily deceived at first, but if you could jump into a locker or a room or something, it can walk by you and then you can make a break for it, okay? There's always something in these tunnels. I know these tunnels.
There's up ahead. There's a door. There's a door in the wall. It's locked.
Okay, look around. Do you see any cardboard boxes? Sometimes I keep the keys in the matchboxes.
It's here. It's here. There's no room. I can't get. The door won't shut. It's not closing. Why isn't it?
Slowly, quietly, close the door. Now hold it shut. Please tell me you're okay.
I'm alive.
Oh, thank God.
I think it's gone. Now can you please tell me what's going on here? And why would there be a locker in the subway and who puts keys in matchboxes?
Stray.
What was that? How is...
Stray.
Why do you keep saying?
Okay, listen.
I'm listening.
Start looking around. Tell me if you see any caution signs, strange markings, anything out of the place, okay?
I see a rusted caution sign. Some
tarps with a striking resemblance to these body bags in the corner. Several tunnels leading in all directions. Circular grate that looks like it could maybe lead to the street, about 30 feet above me, but no ladder.
Okay, what about any sort of markings, like graffiti? Look, maybe near a door?
I don't... Wait. Someone wrote some weird numbers and letters here.
Yeah, of course, I did. I'm the one that marked that intersection. Can you tell me what it says?
27/1D3. A little cryptic eye thing. What does it mean?
It means it's a 27-hour journey from my home to you.
And how long will it take me to get to the rendezvous from wherever I am?
It's about a day's journey with my directions.
And you will be staying here to give me these directions, won't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I said I would, and I will.
Perfect. So tell me, Pharaoh 1, where am I?
Look, if we're going to do this, you're going to have to follow my directions to the T. Do you understand me?
Deal.
Alright, let's get started then.
Oh Johnny, how you can love. Oh Johnny, heavens above, you make my sad heart jump with joy. And when you're near, I just can't sit still a minute. I'm so, oh Johnny, please tell me, dear, what makes me love you so? You're not handsome, it's true, but when I look at you, I just, oh Johnny, oh, da 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 da. All the girls are crazy about a certain little lad. Although he's very, very bad, he could be oh so good when he wanted to. Bad or good, he understood about love and other things. For every girl in town followed him around just to hold his hand and sing.
Oh, Johnny!
Oh, Johnny, how you can love.
Oh, Johnny!
Oh, Johnny, heaven up above, way above, you make my sad heart jump with joy. And when you're near, I just can't sit still another minute.
Oh, Johnny!
Oh, Johnny, please tell me, dear, what makes me love you so? You're not handsome, it is true, but when I look at you, I just, oh, Johnny, my da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Johnny, oh, 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 oh, to Johnny, please tell me, dear, what makes me love you so?
Did you find the abandoned station platform yet?
I made it. We've been at this all day, and the air's getting kind of thin down here. Is there anywhere near here where I can get some rest safely?
No, there's not that many safe places out here. And plus, we're on a deadline, remember?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Where to next?
There should be a bench somewhere on the platform. You should be able to get a little bit of rest, but we can't stay there for too long. Okay?
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. You're still not safe.
Right. I know.
Feeling any better yet?
Honestly, more than you would think. You know, this kind of reminds me of some of the games I used to play with my brother. We were so stupid. You'd always get hurt doing that.
You have a brother?
We call him Trip back in the unit. He's always been there to keep my spirits up ever since my mom. My mom.
I am so sorry for your loss, Stray.
I just miss her sometimes. I know he's hurt too. My brother. And sometimes I feel indebted for having to rely on him like that. Keeping us all going. Even when it's not easy. It's how he copes. I know he's waiting on me now. He's probably really worried.
If you guys made it to the safe haven, why'd you come back? Why'd you risk it?
I'm looking for someone. Let's just leave it at that.
Well, for what it's worth, I hope that you find them.
I will.
If you were a part of a rescue unit, how'd you get separated? Stray? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry there.
No. It's, I had to slow down from the group. I didn't feel well. I was holding them back. When I was alone, I heard something. Or someone. So I went looking for what made it. The noise. I thought it may have been a survivor. Or someone who needed my help. I really thought I could help them. All by myself. But it wasn't. It wasn't what I thought it was.
The whistling. And that's how it found you.
It was my fault. I shouldn't have left them. But there's no use in obsessing over it now.
Well, I was left. More like I had my chance to leave.
You chose to stay.
Yeah, I was hurt and confused. And then I was left with a choice.
I guess we both made bad decisions.
No. We were both doing what we thought was right. And sometimes that requires a sacrifice.
I failed.
No. But you know what? I might have too. And maybe we should stop obsessing over our failures and tackle these consequences together. You know?
Together. now. Where to next?
Hopefully, somewhere safe.
I like that. Protocol is stupid. You can't say you're lost. You can't say you're scared. You can't say, of course. You have to say, it will be my honor. You can't say you're welcome. They just did the hallway, by the way.
So, you're coming up on a locked gate in the next couple of turns. One right and two lefts. I have the code. So let me know whenever you get there.
Alright, will do.
So, what's it like with your group?
The best of the best. We're all close and honest with each other. Well, most of us. But when it comes down to it, we all have each other's backs.
Like, always? What if you guys get into a disagreement or an argument and you guys split up and something happens and you get lost? What happens then?
You ask a lot of questions. We just find a way to make it work. And tough through it, we always find a way.
Aren't you lost?
Okay. Ouch. Look, you found me. And now we're working our way to find them. They'll wait for me. How much harder could things get?
And you can rely on them like that?
With my life. And so can you.
Thanks for the sentiment, but, I guess we'll see.
No problem, cat lady.
That was just an echo, right, Stray? Stray.
It's back. I think I see it. Here we go.
Okay. I don't have the code.
Find it.
I need a moment.
I'm at the gate.
I'm coming.
I need the code.
Give me a minute. I'm almost there.
No, what you got me?
Okay, I got it straight. Straight.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 01471726118 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Mom, Dad. I'm at the airport. They're having to move the plane up because of something that's going on with the weather. Communication has been kind of weird. The connections have been really spotty. You guys are still coming, right? Please text me back. Or call me. Okay. I love you. Bye.
From what I can tell, you're a smart girl, but you need to use a little discernment. What if they're waiting for you still back at the safe haven? Have they left you like this before?
They gave me their word. They'll be here.
They have done this before, haven't they? If anything, just wait on the plane, okay? I mean, there's so many people now lost to those things, and we don't even know what's going to happen to them. And there are hundreds of people who would just love to have your place. Why throw that away? Don't lose this chance.
Look, I appreciate your concern.
But aren't we the ones that take the consequences? You can't trust every promise people give to you.
Hey, take this.
What?
Take it. You need it more than I do.
Gong, no, I can't take this.
It's okay. Look, I've already made up my mind.
Emily.
Oh. Straight. Hey, Straight, can you hear me? Straight, I have the code. Hey, Straight, can you hear me? I have the code. Wait. Hey, Straight, can you hear me now? Straight. I'm sorry. Please come back. I'm sorry.
The code. Read the code. It's right behind me.
So at the end of this hallway, you're going to come up on a steep staircase. Now it's going to feel like you're backtracking, but you're not. And that will lead you to the final part of this maze.
I guess they weren't lying. This place is massive. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
How many people have you seen around here? In this zone? Alive?
No one. I'm the only one.
Wait. How? For how long?
In person? Roughly 5 months.
That's the evacuation. No one. No one at all.
On occasion, I used to be able to find active radio chatter. Back at the beginning of all this. But, they just stopped responding. So, no one. I'm alone.
No. Not for long. Whoa. I found the staircase.
Okay, what's wrong?
No lights. Steep. And very, very dark.
There's lights about halfway down. They're a little twitchy, the lights, but they work. Are you okay? Stray. Hello? Stray. Hey, Stray. Stray, hello, can you hear me? Okay. Stray!
Do you copy? Can you hear me? Do you copy?
Yes.
I'm here.
Oh, God. Yes, I can hear you. I'm right here. What were you doing? Were you messing with the settings again? We can't afford this to keep happening.
You're blaming me. I wasn't playing. I didn't mess with anything. I just started going down the stairs. What's going on here?
We need to find another route. Okay?
Tell me what's going on. Give it to me straight. Give it to me straight.
It's the tunnel walls. The further you go down, our connection isn't going to hold. So our best bet is just to find another path.
No. Give me the directions. I'll memorize them and go without you. We're so close.
Stop, this is ridiculous. You're the one that said you're bad at remembering things. And plus, it's a 4-mile run, and without me giving you directions.
I'll memorize the directions, just give them to me. You really don't have a choice.
No, there just has to be something that we're not seeing here.
Please. Trust me.
No. You can't trust every promise that people give you, especially when they can just throw it away. Straight on my last chance here.
I need you to be brave. You're scared because trust requires vulnerability. sacrifice. I don't know who's hurt you. I get it. And I understand why you choose to hide. But I need you to give a little. Look at how far we've come. We don't have too much left to go. We're running out of time.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you. Just please listen carefully.
I am.
So, once you make it down to the bottom of the stairs, you're gonna make one left and then 2 rights. And you're gonna keep going straight until you reach 5 tunnels. They're all gonna go in different directions. You need to take the 3rd tunnel, okay? Once you take the 3rd tunnel, it will then lead you to a resting place, and then it will take you to another staircase, which will take you up to the surface. But you have to go. It's a long walk, and it's gonna take a minute before you see daylight. You just gotta make sure that you stay with the railroad tracks. Do not make any turns, okay? It's imperative, do not make any turns, and if for some reason you were to get lost, avoid the places that have the construction signs, find the tracks, and then keep going, okay? Hello?
Welcome to the evacuation plan. If you are watching this, that means that you and your family are about to take our required evacuation analysis test. This test will allow us to see how much value you can bring to our community in the Safe Havens, a beautiful, well-organized, and safe home for you and your loved ones. A place that our top scientists believe will stay untouched by the ever-growing, worldwide phenomenon, dead zones. If you pass our test, you will be allowed to purchase special tickets that will enable you to access our provided transport from your location to the nearest safe haven. Transport options will vary. There you can start a new life, clean from any past mistakes, or continue the perfect life you had before. However, if you do not pass our test, unfortunately, you will have to be left behind. And as such, I have been instructed to provide information about what you can expect living in a dead zone will be like, according to our current theories. Stage 1. During this stage, of course, all connections with the outside world will be cut off. Though if your cell tower is in working order, telecommunication should still be possible within the boundaries of your dead zone, and life will be as one would probably imagine without regular human interaction. The only real ambient changes will be in the weather. A deep fog will cover your location, notifying you that the first stage has officially begun. Stage 2. In this stage, our scientists have estimated that the most noticeable changes will occur. The weather will continue to get worse, to an unnatural extent. The lack of human interaction will often cause a variety of mental issues, such as anxiety or depression. You might even suffer from hallucinations, seeing people or unexplainable anomalies that aren't actually there, so be prepared. Stage 3. This stage is the 3rd and final stage of the transition to dead zone. At this point, the weather will start to settle down, but don't let that mislead you. Natural disasters can strike at any time without a moment's warning. As for your own mental health, by this stage you will have most likely accepted the new inconvenience and daily struggles, slowly stabilizing you from any anxiety disorders you may have developed during the past 2 stages. These stages can take a number of days each to complete, and the best course of action to take in the scenarios that we have stated are the following. Find shelter, store vital resources, and move around your zone as little as possible. I also have to remind you that everything we know about the dead zones are estimates and theories, not facts. All that we have said could possibly be entirely incorrect. Finally, we would like to dismiss some questionable rumors that have surfaced since the events of 2000. The rumors absurdly allude to the idea that there is undiscovered life within the dead zones, and that, when the past presented stages are over, these ethereal beings will come to haunt what we have left behind us. These rumors are in fact not true, and there is no material evidence to support them. None at all. But of course, all of this is for you to know in the unlikely event that you do not pass our evacuation analysis test. We have high standards and ample faith in your ability to score perfection, so that you can join us in the safe havens. Good luck, and stay safe.
Please.
Stray? Hello? Stray, are you hurt? Are you okay?
I have an update. I made it. But it's just... The thing is... They left. No one's here. And I don't know where they went. I just thought that... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to make this up to you. You've already done enough for me. You don't have to trust me anymore. I understand. Goodbye, fair one. I'm sorry. For everything.
Stray? My name is Emily Robinson. I've been living at the station building on 3270 Wading Street Avenue ever since.
Emily? My name is Cody. It's nice to finally meet you. Thank you.
Stray? Just don't forget me.
I'm exhausted. Confused. Lost. But I'll never forget what you did for me.
Stray, do you hear that?
Miss Emily, your parents are busy at the moment. Please wait here till they call you in.
They're always busy.
Don't worry. I'm sure they'll call you in soon. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I'm proud to announce that we have consented. We will officially be partnering with Porter Airlines to launch the evacuation program. Thank you.
I was so close. Sometimes I wondered, where did all my anxiety come from? When did it start? I didn't understand why. I still don't. But what I do know is that my story isn't finished. To leave you with this. If you're struggling, whether if it's with helping someone or in the end you asking for help, just stay on the line. Please talk to someone, let someone hear your voice. It's worth it, I promise. I promise. This has been my personal account of the events here in Dead Zone 705. My name is Emily Robinson, signing off.